In this video, we're going to show you how to hook up the plumbing. We have the lines coming through here. You may have it different on your end, but we're going to show you how to do it here so you know the basics. These are all the parts that came in with the utility sink in the little box. All the plumbing parts. You got the faucet, you got the hoses, you got all the connections and the plumbing fittings and everything. So we're going to try to see how we can make all of this work. All right, so we currently dug right here. Since the pipes that we have are coming from the side, we dug around a little hole right here so that way we can run the pipes through here. And we're just doing some retrofitting so we can. So then you just gotta get your pipes and you're just kind of, putting them down like rough measurements. That way you can kind of get it in position where you need it. This is gonna be for the water that's gonna drain out and away. So there we cut the pipe and it has a good fit right there. So we're gonna check it out and make sure that it's gonna work pretty well for the water drainage out and away. So right here for our case, we have a couple of 45-degree angles, coupling here, and then we have a 90 that goes up. And then we have, the connections over here and whatnot. So this is just for our case scenario. Yours could be a little bit different depending on, where your pipes are coming from. So we have that one. We have a little connection right there for the P-trap. So we put this connection right over here, and then we put the pipe, and we're just gonna kind of retrofit everything so that way it'll fit with our pipe that we have over there, so that all the water can go into that black pipe. So we're gonna go ahead and we got this other pipe right here. So we got this pipe connected into that 90 with the reduction. We have another 90 over here with the little pipe, and then we have the fitting right here with the threaded end, and then we have the P-trap right here coming down, and it comes around over here, and then we're gonna have it with the connection, so it'll connect into that. So here's the strategy we have. We have this connection right up here. Then we have the pipe. You got your pipe all the way coming down. Then you have the P-trap right here. That goes, the connection. This all came in the kit. All this right here. And then we have the threaded connection right here. Then we have the black pipe. Then we have the 90. Then you have a pipe going down. You have the reduction. Then you have another 90. And then you have just a straight pipe. You have the 45s. And then it comes right over here. So this is how we're going to have this set up right here. You may have it a little different on your end, but just to kind of give you an idea of how the plumbing is set up on these utility sinks. So now that we got all the drain, plumbing figured out, we're gonna go ahead and start working on. The nice thing is we already have the hot water and the cold water right here, so we're gonna start working on those fitting connections. So one very important thing you want to make sure is you turn off your water main. That way you can be able to cut those pipes, and then we can, make any adjustments, and we'll go ahead and turn it back on when we're done. So we're using this less expensive pipe. This is a CPVC pipe that we're using, and right now we're putting in the valve, at the end right here, and we're starting to just get all the measurements and connections that we need right here, so that way we can get it all set up. So we're just getting the measurement that we need right there, and that's kind of like the rough-in plumbing. So just make sure that you get the right kind of glue for the right kind of pipe. In this case, we have the CPVC pipe, we have the CPVC glue. So this first pipe right here, we have a little, you know, coupling right there where we made the cut. We have a 45 right here. We have a 90 right here going up, and then we made 2 marks where the lines, one's gonna go on this side and one's gonna go on that side. We made those kind of lines when the sink was here, so that way we can have a guidance, you know, so that way we don't need the sink right now. So everything's looking good so far. So we went ahead and put this other one. It's a straight shot all the way over here, and then a 90, couple 90s up to the little valve over here. And the other one, you know, we have the connection that we had before, and then we're just gonna put a little fastener that fastens the pipe to the wall. That way it's nice and, you know, it will stay there.
Se le pone el otro que así, que tiene el mismo tamaño. Así. Aquí le ponen este. Ok, ahí está. Entonces ya ahora vamos a poner.
So there we put the 2 fasteners there to the wall. That way they're nice and you know, snug, and they won't be loose or anything. So now those are all set up right there. We'll be able to backfill and, you know, get all that set up. So now we're gonna start gluing all of the pipes, all the black pipes. We're gonna start gluing them all together, so that way we can put the drain in there as well.
Aquí ya queda lo que es la bajada del agua.
So one good tip that we recommend here is putting insulation on these pipes, especially on these really, you know, smaller pipes. That way it'll be more protected, and you won't have any problems, you know, with yeah, it's just gonna be a lot better. So we're gonna put that insulation on it right now, just all around the pipes. So now we got all the pipes insulated, both of the smaller pipes, and the larger one, it doesn't need it because it's pretty thick already. So everything's ready to go. We can already backfill, and we'll go from here. So now we're connecting the faucet, and the those are the 2 lines that came up with the kit, and we're gonna get all that connected and set up.
El que va metido primero aquí para
So that's how it looks underneath with the connections with the cables. So you just got to be very careful when you're, you know, twisting everything and tightening everything. Make sure that it's threading properly, and because, you know, plastic is pretty fragile, and if you over tighten it or twist it or do something, it could break, and then you have a problem with the leaking. So there you have it. We have this. You can pull it out. That way you can wash whatever you need to wash and just put it back in there. And there it is, all set up. So there we have it. We put the utility sink right there in position. And now we just got to make those connections that we had previously put in as rough in. We're just gonna make sure that everything is, you know, it's looking pretty close. So now we're gonna start gluing and putting in those pipes in place with the P-trap and everything. So there it is. We already tightened up all of these threaded fittings right here. It's all connected there with the P-trap all the way down to the pipe. Everything's backfilled. We got all the pipes. We just got to make those two connections right here, and we should be in business. So now we're connecting those two pipes. So there it is, my friends. We got it all set up right here. Everything's all there, nice and straight, nice and good. Now let's give it a try. We just turn on the water on the main, so there it is. That's the hot water right there. And we got the cold water on the other side. Yep, that feels really good. So there it is. Hope you were able to you know, follow through with everything and give you a good idea of how to set up, you know, your own utility sink. Now I know maybe your plumbing setup it will be different than ours, but just, you know, this is just to give you an idea of how things are done, and you know, that way you can get it done yourself with a little bit of help, and that way you can have a nice sink here, especially in this little setup we have with little laundry space here outside of the house. It's an extra laundry room that we have besides the one that we have on the inside. So hope you like everything. Please hit the subscribe button and you know, activate the bell so that way you can follow us. We're going to be uploading some more videos in the coming weeks.